Hi everyone, good morning to you all. Welcome back to science class. In the last session, already we are discussed many points about the microorganisms, the front and form. So in this session, we are going to study some more new concepts related to the microorganisms. But microorganisms play an very important role in our day-to-day life. In the last session, we discussed about the vaccine. Okay, so the microorganisms are very essential in the form of vaccine to fight against disease-causing germs inside the body of every living organism, right? So, and also some are very beneficial to us and some are harmful to us even in the all plants as well as animals including the human being. Now we are going to study some more points about microorganisms in that increasing the soil fertility. Dear students, already you have studied some basic components of the soil is a topmost layer of the earth's surface. It's very essential for us to stay on the earth as well as it gives a very good help for us, that is in the form of giving the crops, the plants and everything. So how to increase the soil fertility? Most of the microorganisms, bacteria are present in the soil. They are very useful to increase the soil fertility. How means they can absorb the nitrogen present in the atmosphere and responsible to increase the or to fix the nitrogen in the soil to increase its fertility. That is why such organisms or such microorganisms are called as what? So biological nitrogen fixers. Biological nitrogen fixers means some microorganisms are easily absorbed because the nitrogen highest, the gas is in the gas present in that nitrogen 78% of nitrogen is present in our atmosphere. So microorganisms can absorb and fix into the soil. So certainly the soil fertility will be increased, rich, and we can get more crops and well developed crops also we can get through soil fertility, right? So such microorganisms are called as biological nitrogen fixers. The next one more concept is that is cleaning the environment. Cleaning the environment. How? So in everyday life you might have experienced the spoiled vegetables, glasses, papers, fruits, many substances we are throwing the outside, disposal of outside. So actually you might have seen in the nature or in the surroundings, some person are collect all the spoiled food particles, spoiled materials, and they are collected in a one place. It is called as the pit. So in that place, in the pit, most of the waste plants, wastes vegetables, waste plants derivatives, waste materials, all are collected in the one place and they converted into a some useful substance. Means all that waste disposal material gets converted into useful manure. How? By the action of microorganisms. We call it is the process decompose. That complete waste material gets converted into manure or useful material by the action of microorganisms. So here also microorganisms are very responsible to cleaning the environment. So the plant waste can be converted into manure by the action of microbes, and almost all in this process the nutrients are released. So such nutrients are again used by the plants. The plants again use the nitrogen content or the nutrients from the this decomposition process. Okay, as well as one more, the dead decaying plants and animals also undergo decomposition by the microbes. So after that, the dead decaying plants and animals also converted into or decomposed and converted into useful materials, in the sense of manure, and mix with the soil, as well as the nutrients are released in this decomposition process used by other plants and the animals. And one more important concept is harmful microorganism. Harmful. How the microorganisms are harmful to us? Almost all, some microorganisms cause disease in human being, plants, and even in animals also. So these disease causing microorganisms are called as what? Pathogens. The disease causing microorganisms are called as pathogens. So some microorganisms spoil food, clothing, even in the leather also. In this way, the microorganisms are very responsible in our day-to-day life. The students, one more important point is disease causing microorganisms in humans, especially how the disease can cause in human beings. When pathogens means some organisms cause diseases, some problems in the body, they are called as pathogens. Once the pathogens are enter in the human body through the air we breathe, food we eat, okay, even also we can contact with some persons, means we call it as infected person. Okay, so when we contact with the infected person, so the disease can spread easily from one person to the another person. So here almost all microbial diseases can be spread from one or from an infected person. Here infected person means what? Already the person is suffering from some disease. So infected person to a healthy person through air we breathe, water we drink, and food we take, and even physical contact also. When we get the physical contact with any person or a infected person, so easily we can get the disease. So such type of diseases are called as what? Communicable diseases. Dear students, we call it as a communicable diseases. Means that communication, the communicable, it tells us indirectly communication, one who gets communication with the infected person, so we can get easily the microbial diseases. Cholera, chickenpox, tuberculosis, cough, common cold, these are all are called as what? Communicable diseases, spread from one person to another person. So we should take care of ourselves and also our neighbors and family members away from the this microbial diseases.